Welcome back to Rashad's Garage, and today I just got back from El Paso and I got a whole bunch of stuff waiting for the JK Evo, Moto Built, and then a few other random bits and pieces. The Evo is for this. I smashed the taillight in, I backed right into a rock. I'll show right here. Well, it was a rock wall. I know the video doesn't show, but right behind there is where I hit. So I got some stuff to take care of this. So that can have armor on it now and flush lights. I always knew that was the problem with JKs. I just never got around to doing it. And a new front bumper. And then there's a mystery piece that isn't here yet. So let me move all this. Like I said, I just unloaded the Jeep off the gooseneck. So I'm about to push all this aside and pull it in the garage. All right, so I just wanted to place it on here. Still gonna take the taillight off, but I really wanna see if it covers this because it did push it in some. I'm hoping that you won't be able to notice that it's pushed in with this over it. All right, just got back. I forgot I had the Moto Built bumper, so I just mocked it up. I had to trim a little bit. I guess I didn't cut right, but it is on. The holes are lined up. Holes are lined up, and it looks good. So this used to be right here. It's for the two-way air system that's hooked up to the ARB compressor. It has all these fittings around the Jeep. You can see the one up there. I never liked that gauge, so I'm glad that the armor is going to be covering up. I'm not going to put it back, so I'm going to find somewhere where I can just zip tie it. I did screw it back in so it doesn't create any leaks, but I don't want it. I don't like it, so I got to put it up. So this side is like bare. Let's go to the other side so I can show you. This side, I have it just mocked up. There is still a gap from where I hit, and then there's a gap right here. It's tight. I even tried pushing it in, and that's as far as it goes. And it looks like it's good right there. So, yeah, I don't know why it's has that gap. Probably because of the damage I created, but yeah, I'm gonna mark out where I need to cut for the light, and I'm gonna start drilling. So it is 1 a.m. the day after I got back from El Paso, and I got this side on. I didn't record it because these two, and then this one's still messed up. I gotta figure out how to do it. But those are I forgot what they're called, but these, they weren't in there right. They kept breaking off, so I had to drill them out, and it was just getting frustrating. It was actually 2, 3, 4. That one's still messed up. 5 and 6, but I got it on. I don't think I'm gonna cut this tonight just because it's gonna be too loud. I might work on the other side. It just all depends on how my son's doing, because I don't want to wake him up. He's only 1 month old, so I gotta go check on him, make sure he's good before I start the other side. But I do have the other side prepped. Oh, I got the bumper finally. It's just like my other bumper, just smaller. I had to do the frame cut, but as you can see, it's really close up. I thought that I got a bull bar style. I didn't know I got a Stinger, but I like Stinger, so it's not bad. It's not a big one, so it's pretty cool. But the other side, I'm just having fitment issues around this corner piece. I don't want to drill it in when there's a gap and another gap. So I'm trying to use ratchet straps to get it, but I can't figure it out. So I just wanted to do one side for now. So yeah, I'll pick up the camera once I get ready to start this. So I did say I was gonna pick up the camera and record this side, but I'll give you guys a rundown on how I did it. I use a ratchet strap that goes from the bumper to the door latch, and it pushes it up on the body. And I used a couple of clamps. Got one right there, and then the bigger one right there. And I clamped it around like right here, 2 on this, 1 right here, and then 1 back here. Clamped it down so it's so it can have that good fit. And then I just drilled the holes once I spaced out how it's supposed to be. I can kind of tell that it's leaning forward a little bit, but it's not a huge deal to me. I mean, yes, I wish I would have noticed that earlier, but it's not a big deal. But now I gotta just cut out the lights. Once I do that, I could test fit, wire everything, and then it'll be ready for paint. I'm gonna do this body match. So it's gonna be the same color. You're barely gonna be able to tell it's there. All right, so it's actually 3:40 in the morning and I'm about to go to bed, but I just want to show you the progress. I know I showed you this on, but I got one light on. It's not done. I just did a test fit. I still got a trim behind there, but it looks good. So I got the armor off. Painting it just sucks because I really don't have a closed area to paint it at. So I'm doing it in the driveway. It's a nice day, not too much wind, pretty bright, so it should be good. I got some flies coming now around it, but I'm about to lay the color on it. And then when I do the clear coat, I'm gonna immediately move it in the garage to dry and shut it. So I don't gotta worry about bugs sticking in the clear coat. I had that issue before. But I got the holes cut out for the taillights. This side went smooth compared to the other side, but holes cut out. This hole actually went smooth compared to the other side. It's like different things work better on the other sides, but I got the hole cut out. I pulled this out as much as I could, but I just couldn't do it. And then of course, I always use specialty paints. I love these, this company, so I always use it. Their color match is usually good. So I'm about to keep painting and I'll show you guys the finished product. All right, so this video's been all over the place, but I got the armor on, got it painted. I still got a trim on the inside a little bit. It's actually not sitting all the way flush, but I might have to take this side out and the light out for this. Finally got the DV8 tire carrier. So what this is, instead of being right here, the tire is going to go on the inside and it's going to wrap around the tire. So if I ever back into something, which I probably will, the tire carrier should hold it. And also it will be it'll be a little higher. So that's going to look good. I'm about to take this off. The dent, you barely can, well, you can notice it. I'm not going to say barely can notice it. You can notice it, but with this on, it looks better. I did scratch it putting it on because of the air hose. Last minute, I was like, oh, I can unscrew it. So I unscrewed it, lowered it, but damage is already done. It's okay. This isn't a SEMA Jeep, show Jeep. This is something I actually use, so I'm not worried about it. This side is kind of out too. I tried trimming. It was late at night when I did it. I've been working on it like at 10 at night to like 3 in the morning just because of my son's sleep patterns. So I haven't really been able to be out here all the time on it. But yeah, I need to get back in there and cut it. But as of right now, they're all good and they all work. So right now I'm about to just take this off and start mocking this up. Okay, so I got my original tailgate on. It doesn't have the other tire carrier on. I did the, well, to do the DV8 carrier, you have to chop the factory hinges off and put a bolt through it and use their brackets. So I did that. Everything's right there. Now what I did is I put this up to here because I need to see exactly where to drill at. So I marked the holes. I got 2 holes drilled already. I have 2 more. The kit does call for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, but I had to drill one of the holes out because it's gonna cover the light. So I just made a big square, kind of overkill on the size, but made a big little cutout, or big cutout for it, so the light still can be seen. So it's gonna, I think it's gonna work perfect. So let me finish drilling these holes out and bolt it up. Finally, after 3 nights of working and 1 day of painting, I got the rear end done. I got the lights in, the bracket for the tire carriers in. I had to chop it like I said earlier. Oops, too far. This side's in. I put the resistors in, and there we go. I got my license plate on, and I got my camera on top, so it's ready to roll. All I gotta do is put the front bumper on and the makeover from my damage from El Paso would be done. All right, well, it's finally done. I got the frame chop bumper finally on. I did the lights. The only thing I'm missing is the winch fairlead mount. It's just pushed in, and this is just being pushed in by the rope. I got the rigid lights underneath. I did do some new, as I was saying before my camera cut off, I got the all-in-one halo blinker. So when the lights are on, it's a halo. And then the middle will blink. So that's nice. It's all white instead of orange like I wanted. And then that's the front bumper. Looking really, really pushed in and small. I like that look, and it's gonna help when I'm on the rocks. I got the body armor. It's a little bit more blue than the body. I use a paint match. I might reach out to the company and let them know, see if we can see what they can do, because I know last time they gave me my money back, but we'll see. But I got the Deviate tire carrier on. I'm going to take this off and send it to my buddy in El Paso. We're gonna put something custom there instead of Deviate off-road. I mean, I like the product, I just don't like that. I want it custom right there. And then I got the lights on the corner. The only thing is, I mounted this. I didn't adjust these right. I put this on. I drilled the holes. It actually sits a little crooked. But what can you do? I already drilled the holes. I'm not going to re-drill. I don't want to repaint, so it is what it is. And then this one wasn't able to go in just because of the damage on the body. So I left that one out. But overall, it is done. Eventually, I'm gonna get a new rear bumper, but for now, I'll leave it the way it is. And with that being said, like, comment, and subscribe for more.